It's pleasure to present before you an online educational resource on professional practice as a part of the course Professional Practice Law and Ethics for final year BTech students. I am Mr. Shashikant B. Gosavi, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering at Walchand Institute of Technology, an autonomous institution. The learning outcomes for this session are as follows. The student should be able to explain what constitutes professional practice. At the end of this session, the learner will also be able to discuss the importance of professional practice in ensuring quality, safety, and ethical standards in the field. Let us go through the key aspects of professional practice which will help us in understanding the scope and definition of this term. The professional practice primarily requires that the professional should have technical competence. The mastery of the specialized knowledge, skills, tools, softwares relevant to the profession shall be mastered by the person. There should be ethical standards which will be adhering to codes of ethics and professional conduct, including the human aspects of honesty, integrity, and confidentiality in particular. Nothing is possible without continuing education. So, commitment to ongoing learning and professional development to stay current in the field is utmost essential to keep pace with the technology. The communication skill is something which can't be ignored, and every professional should have effective communication with several stakeholders such as clients and colleagues, both verbally as well as in writing. The professional colleague should also have problem solving abilities as one of the ability to analyze complex issues, identify solutions, and make informal decisions. Teamwork is of course utmost essential to regroup as a leader as well as a follower. Collaboration with the colleagues, stakeholders to achieve common goals and deliver results is of course important from that aspect. Time management is utmost essential in today's era where the efficient use of the time and resource to meet deadlines and deliver projects on schedule is utmost essential. Adaptability to the situation, remaining flexible with the technology as well as circumstances is of course important. Every professional in his or her practice should have to follow certain regulatory compliances, particularly relevant to the laws, regulations, and industry standards relevant to his or her profession. The client focus is utmost important because they are the one who are going to take help from you in terms of services. Remember very well, there are certain aspects of quality, safety, and ethical standards which are utmost important. Quality assurance aspects involve that the professional should indulge into best practices, best standards, and specifications to ensure the quality of construction project. Quality control measures to monitor material, workmanship, as well as processes throughout the project life cycle is utmost important as the deliverables are actually in these forms. It is very important from quality assurance point of view that you should have minimum defects, minimum errors, and minimum rework. It should result in high Quality deliverables. Quality, safety and ethical standards also involve safety compliance. Safety is a buzzword in today's era where the highest weightage has been given to the safety of personnel as well as the infrastructure. Potential hazards should be minimized. Safety protocols need to be followed, and appropriate mitigation strategies will have to be evolved to ensure that occupant, workers as well as public at large will feel safe. Compliance with the safety regulations and standards minimizes accidents, injuries and fatalities. Ethical standards are equally important, rather far more important, to be addressed in value-based education as well as practices. Ethical principles such as integrity, honesty and accountability is very important during the interactions with your client, colleagues and stakeholders. Public interest has to be over the personal gains. Ensuring transparency and fairness in decision-making process is equally important. Adherence to the ethical standards fosters trust and credibility within the industry and promotes a culture of integrity and professionalism. Legal compliance is something which is inevitable. Compliance with relevant laws, regulations, codes and standards governing the industry have to be properly taken care of. Necessary permits, approvals and certifications have to be taken. One should avoid legal liabilities and penalties to ensure the safe and effective deliverable. Compliance with legal requirements also protects the interests of clients, interests of stakeholders and in a broader community. Risk management is something for which everyone is utmost careful. Remember, there is a saying that there should be balance of risk and returns. Identifying the appropriate risks well in advance, assessing their impact onto the deliverables and preferably providing some policy to mitigate risks associated with the projects, particularly in terms of technical aspects, financial aspect and environmental risks, is utmost important. The professional should develop risk management plan and contingency measures to address potential challenges and uncertainties, ensuring project resilience and success. Effective risk management minimizes project delays, cost overruns, disputes, thereby enhancing overall project outcomes. Client satisfaction is utmost important. Client satisfaction by understanding and meeting client needs, expectations and objectives has to be appropriately taken care of. The professional should provide expertise, guidance and support throughout the project life cycle, thus fostering trust and collaboration. Client satisfaction also leads to repeat business, referrals and positive reputation, driving business growth and success in the industry. Dear audience, please pause the video for a while and answer the following question. Which of the following constitute the professional practice in civil engineering? Option A is technology, option B is finance, option C is accounting and D is safety. Please provide your answer. Check it in the next slide. Which of the following constitute the professional practice in civil engineering? Correct answer should have been the safety, which we have already addressed in our foregoing discussions. Dear audience, I have used several references for preparing this particular PowerPoint presentation. The Professional Practice, a Guide to Turning Designs into Buildings by Paul Siegel is one of the very good reference. Engineering Your Future, The Professional Practice and Engineering by William Oakes and Les Leon is an equally good book. Another website which is very effective in learning this subject is National Society of Professional Engineers. The link I have been provided. Thank you very much.